And the Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
On the play.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
A nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the 1st-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Carter. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's caught downfield by Robinson. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Moving left. He'll take off again. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
Giants 1st down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He takes off. And a nice run. He'll be close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
A gain of 8 yards.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Dart going to keep this on his own read, and he will have a Giants first down. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gene on the tackle. A gain of 5. First down, Giants.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in Philly in a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. Here's 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
They'll run the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs. The Eagles offense ready now for their second drive. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. He's going to tuck it and go. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
25 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And let's give him about 4 on that one. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
2nd and 5.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
It's a gain of
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Open receiver is Dotson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
This one is caught by Dotson, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To the air again, Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run with Barkley, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Third and 2. Here we go. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. They're called in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
One final throw before the break. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first half lead into the locker room.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just 1 touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterby. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And it's third down.
Now Dart. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On first down, Dart. That is caught. It's Robinson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third and short. Here's Dart. Taking off. He'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
The defense decides to come with a blitz here on third down, and it's a little feast or famine. You're counting on getting home and getting to the quarterback. But give credit to the offensive line. Not only do they protect, they buy enough time for the quarterback to escape the pocket, turns himself into a runner, picks up the first down.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On third down, here is Dart. Flushed to his left. And the Giants are going to be set up with a first and goal, as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Throwing is Dart. They try to work the screen with Scatterboot. And he's in! And Scatterboot! Touchdown, New York. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
Here comes Barkley. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll drop to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Now on 2nd and long. Barkley. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard, that time. And now it's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to grab a late lead. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Olszewski now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. 15 yards through the air. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
And a Giants 1st down.
Dart gonna throw it again. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's gonna go all the way. Oh, that's some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Giants are on top. It's 14-10.
Giants 14, Eagles 10.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now it's Jalen Hurts and the Eagles down 14-10. 27 seconds to go. Got to go the full 75 yards here and time a huge factor as they begin 1st and 10. Run with Barkley. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. They come up for 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll step up and run.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Here's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now they burn the timeout. They are in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just 1 left in this game. We'll see. Here's 1st down. Hurts. To the outside. Catch made by Brown. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So a road win here for the Giants. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.